What's up, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk Michael back at it again with another Chicago Bears video. Um, I want you guys to hear me this before you ramble on in the comment section. I just want you all to hear me because I know I'm not the most smartest Bears fan out there. I claim to be the greatest Chicago Bears content creator of all time, but that's a phrase I go with a lot on because it's a character that I love to do at the end of the day. But I want y'all to hear me out before you ramble on in the comment section down below. I want to give my personal opinion of why I don't think the Bears should draft a quarterback this year. Because the Bears have you guessed it, the first overall pick again for back-to-back years. And not because the Bears have a terrible season, it's because they have the first overall pick due to another team having the worst season in the NFL, aka the Carolina Panthers. So let's get right into why I don't think it's a good scenario where the Bears, because according to Ian Rappaport, they're keeping Matt Eberflus for another year because they believe, especially with the defense is playing and how the defensive players are playing, now that they acquired Montez Sweat, I believe Eberflus earned the right to stay due to that solid reason. While you can say Matt Eberflus and Ryan Poles did not draft Justin Fields. However, if they were going to move on from Justin Fields, I have a feeling they would have gotten rid of Matt Eberflus as well. Because when you want a clean slate with a new quarterback, you completely wipe the whole entire coaching staff. That means wipe head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, even, and the whole entire coaching staff. And you bring in a whole new coaching staff that wants to draft their guy. In this scenario, if you keep Matt Eberflus, you have to bring back Justin Fields. And a particular realistic reason of keeping Justin Fields is because the Bears have done the complete opposite of what I want them to do. In 2017, when the Bears had John Fox as their head coach, they drafted Mitch Trubisky with the second overall pick. Then I believe they started Trubisky after Mike Glennon played terribly, and the Bears had a 5-11 record that year. Then the Bears fired John Fox. They bring in Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy had a 12-4 record. We thought we saw progression, and then guess what? Regression and quit from our quarterback and the entire team and the whole coaching staff after 2018. And guess what? After the 2020 season, where we barely made it into playoffs and we got backshotted by the New Orleans Saints on Nickelodeon, we got rid of Mitch Trubisky, and guess who this Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy, they didn't get fired. They stuck for another year, and they drafted Justin Fields. And then that first year, Justin Fields only started because Andy Dalton was hurt, and then Justin Fields got hurt, and then Justin Fields did not play a full season his rookie year. And we won 6 games that year and only won like 2 games under Justin Fields that year when he was starting. And that led to Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace getting fired, that bringing Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus. And then if you go down that same scenario of the Bears moving on from Justin Fields and you bring in a quarterback, Caleb Williams, Drake Maye, Jalen Daniels, Michael Penix, your first year, let's say they start the first year, hypothetically speaking, the Bears move on from Justin Fields and they take a quarterback. That quarterback, I repeat, is going to struggle under this coaching staff because unless you hit lightning in a bottle and become Andrew Luck or CJ Stroud did this year, the likely chance of the Bears making a deep playoff run next year with a rookie quarterback, depending who that rookie quarterback is not going to get us the playoffs. The chances of that happening is slim. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Justin Fields fan. It's because I've seen it happen before. And when that season doesn't go that way, you fire Matt Eberflus, you maybe fire Ryan Poles, and you bring in a whole new general manager, you bring in a whole new coaching staff, and it's vice versa as you did with Justin Fields, as you did with Mitch Trubisky. And you can make the case. What has Justin Fields shown us? Well, besides the first 3 games where I will admit Justin Fields played absolutely horrible, and you can include the Browns game, which we almost won that game. I don't feel like putting that whole thing on Justin Fields. I don't see a quarterback problem with the Bears. When I look at the Bears as a whole team, the team was rebuilding this year. And I probably should have saw this coming away myself because I was an optimistic Bears fan heading into this season. But knowing this team biggest weakness before the defense turned it around, this defense was absolutely horrible. They were giving up 5 points per game. And majority of and Justin Fields had to play from behind. And his best receiver so far has been DJ Moore. And both DJ Moore and Cole Kmet have been having had a career year this year with Justin Fields. I do believe, in my humble opinion, that will be the same scenario that we go down if we get Caleb Williams, if we get Drake May, that this is the same cycle that repeats. Because if you trade Justin Fields to the Atlanta Falcons, I do believe I'll give it 1 to 2 years, and if I'm wrong about this. If and where it happens, I do believe the Atlanta Falcons will be a Super Bowl contender with Justin Fields, because I do believe with a right offensive coordinator, which I do believe Luke Getsy is coaching his last game on Sunday when we play the Packers. I do believe we need an offensive coordinator. We need either Ken Dorsey, Byron Leftwich, or Greg Roman, which honestly, Greg Roman may seem like the good option because he can give out the best option out of Justin Fields. Now, the reason why I don't think you should go down that route is because of current history, and to Caleb Williams has similar flaws to Justin Fields. Caleb Williams holds on the ball for too long, and he looks for the home run plays. As far as Drake May goes, he has a cannon of an arm, but he turns over the ball sometimes in crucial moments. Sometimes, and that's what Justin Fields exactly does. As far as Michael Penix goes, as Bears fans want him because he feels like he's a sleeper in this year's draft class. And I hear people talk about Michael Penix a lot, and I'm going to say this. The reason why Michael Penix is going to fall is because of the simple fact he had 2 ACLs in college. That's why people view him as he may be a 3rd round. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a 3rd round pick. But in my view, he's dropping to the 2nd round. I guarantee it. But as far as J.J. McCarthy goes, J.J. McCarthy, even though, he can spread the ball around, and I do think, you could say there was more of Jim Harbaugh, but at the end of the day, folks, these quarterbacks, this is hype. Caleb's not generational, neither is Drake. If you want my personal opinion of a player that's generational, that's Marvin Harrison Jr. Marvin Harrison Jr. is being compared to Calvin Johnson, a.k.a. Megatron. You pair him with DJ Moore, and Cole Kmet, and you get a center, an actual center, because we know Lucas Patrick is not the answer to center. We do need a center at the end of the day. As far as right tackle goes, I do want to see us draft in a right guard in the draft, maybe not in the first round, but maybe in the later rounds to give Braxton Jones competition. Same with Tevin Jenkins, is because Tevin Jenkins cannot stay healthy. Same with Nate Davis. And I do believe that, in my humble opinion, if we stick with Justin Fields, and we trade that first overall pick to a quarterback needing team, which I will get into that later on in the offseason, which I'll have a ton of mock drafts with y'all. And just giving my humble opinion of what the Bears should not do. And it's going to repeat the same cycle. And I want Bears fans to really think this through. If you go down this road, because this fan base is divided, there's one side that believes in Justin Fields, like I do. I'm pro Fields. I'm always going to be, because I feel like he's going to be a good quarterback, a superstar quarterback. And then you got the other side that's anti-Fields, like Ghost of Judah, and wants him out of here ASAP. My question to those certain individuals is, if we take this road, are you sure? Are you sure those quarterbacks, the Caleb Williams, the Drake Maines, the Jalen Daniels, the Michael Penix, the JJ McCarthy's, can get this team to the playoffs next year? Because from what I'm seeing, the anti-Fields are treating this as if we're a quarterback away from competing, which we're not even far from a quarterback that we need to win, like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, like the 49ers, like any team that was a perfect team, but they need a quarterback. The Bears are far beyond that. They need a team. We need a receiver. We need a center. We need an edge rusher. We possibly need a safety, because Eddie Jackson is probably playing his last game on Sunday. My question is to the anti-Fields, and I'll say it again. Are you confident in that rookie quarterback to come in and take the Bears to the playoffs next year? Because the chances of that happening is if you hit lightning in a bottle, just like the Colts did, and you even saw the Colts wasted Andrew Luck's career, or you hit lightning in a bottle like the Texans did with CJ Stroud. Are you sure and positive that rookie quarterback is going to take us to the playoffs? Because I don't see it. Rookie quarterbacks barely work out their first year. So anyways, that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching.